Once again, guys, we are here with my co-host, and he's going to introduce our interviewee today.
Yes.
Dirt.
We have the excellent, most amazing fashion designer here, as well as model at the same time. And she has a collection that she's going to share with you guys. It's going to be more than one of my great friends is Keniesha Creary. She's going to go. She's going to explain to you guys and kind of like share basically what her experience is as a businesswoman, a business owner, as well as a fashion icon. You know, and without any further ado, Keniesha Creary, go ahead.
Hi, so I'm Keniesha. On Instagram, you can find me as Keniesha_designer. I have two brands. So Keniesha_designer is just like prom wear, anything outside of resorts. So Chantois is the name of resort wear and custom wear with anything has to do with resort, like swimwear, like what we have here in a mannequin.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So Keniesha, now let me ask you this question now. So where are you from? Right?
So I'm from Jamaica,
Mhm.
Kingston, Jamaica, born and raised. I left Jamaica, came to the U.S. to college. I went to college here, UCLA graduate, Yale Bruins.
Oh wow, UCLA. Okay,
Yes.
California?
Yes.
I did not know this. I'm finding out all this
Yeah.
information right now. I
But
had no idea.
Cali is too hot. It's
Okay.
too far. It's closer to Jamaica to be in Florida.
Okay.
2 hours away.
Okay.
So
So
Yeah.
why did you do? So you came from Jamaica to LA,
yes.
and then you went from LA to Florida.
Yes.
Okay, what possessed you to come to Florida?
Closer to Jamaica.
Closer to
The
Jamaica?
flight is too long from
Okay.
California. It's like 6 hours.
I can imagine.
And my parents were really upset. Why you moved to a state that's closer? So I kind of did it for them for the convenience.
Okay, got it. Good.
Yeah. So
Good. So how did you get into fashion?
so I grew up watching my grandmother, my sister doing within the community. They made school uniforms for
okay.
kids. So grew up watching them doing that, and I feel like, okay, I want to learn that on my own. So I actually taught myself, bought my own sewing machine. Needles went through my fingers like it's nobody's business. I mean, like I didn't have no clue what I was doing.
Oh wow.
I watched YouTube videos like it's crazy until I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go to school.
Okay.
So I went to a community college in LA.
Okay.
Did 2 years there until I basically learned the basics of it, and then I was on my own from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of belief to
Yeah, exactly.
pop up and go like, you know what? No more YouTube University.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
That was
Like,
just like,
I may not learn like this.
no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Hey guys, we got our brand new product, the ultimate YouTube marketing guide ebook. I want you guys to click down on the subscription. This is going to give you impactful information. You know, I've gotten so many different ebooks from different people, and this basically it's basic stuff. This goes from basic to intermediate to advanced. If you've never done YouTube marketing before, this is the jam. I want you guys to go check it out. It's fun. I'm completely giving this away, bro. I've discounted 70%.
Ooh,
Right?
that's big, bro. We gotta talk after the pod.
Yeah.
70%.
70% off, limited time only. Listen, I put a whole bunch of work into this. A lot of times when people give you ebooks, they don't really give you that much resources. They give you a certain amount of things, and it's just enough to get you to go ahead and buy another product. But I didn't want to do this with this product. I wanted actual people to actually get something out of it.
Value, baby.
Value.
Let's go.
And once you look at it and you see the aspects, I put 30 lessons in here. So I put a lot of hard work into this. Go ahead and check it out. The link's in the description. Go and get it. Deuces.
So what happened,
Yeah, that's interesting. So let me ask you this now. So you put on collections. You put them in different cities, right?
I did.
You've done some here, done some
So
other places. Tell us
when
about
I left LA, I came to Florida. I heard about Florida Fashion Week. Went online and I met with the director. I reached out to her and I did Florida Fashion Week. Kids,
Okay.
no adults. Within 2 weeks, I did 15 pieces for kids.
Okay.
and that was my my second show. Because after graduation from college, you have to do a show, and then so coming to Florida was my first show coming from college. So that was just kids. I never did adults yet. I was just working on kids, and then she's like, "Oh, we do have a segment where we do adults. Why not do that the next year?"
Oh,
And I did kids. I did adults that following year, swimwear.
How hard was it to do?
It wasn't as hard because when you have a passion for something, it's like
Yeah.
it's like kindergarten. It's like playtime.
Yeah.
You get to feel fabrics, get to work with different body types, different skin tones, to know and feel what models like. Because this was my first actually working with models,
Yeah.
not kids.
Yeah.
Because this kids
We actually
way
had
easier.
We had a model on the podcast. I know you've seen another model is Denisha Pierre. She came on and kind of talked a little bit about how modeling is and dealing with designers and stuff.
What you see backstage is not what you see when you're actually in the front
That's
row.
what I'm saying. So
Backstage,
Smoke and mirrors, man.
it's you have to be not only the designer, pieces have to fit together. I have to bring my machine backstage, needle and pins.
16
Makeup has to be matching, shoes has to be matching, accessories. Everybody has to walk out in segments. The music has to match.
Yeah.
The hair has to match.
So how much stress level do you have?
It's 100, 110. 100. But I will do it over and over, again and again. I love it. I love the thrill of it.
It's like is it the adrenaline rush?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And I wasn't on tequila, so
No,
yeah.
You gonna say something?
How much of it do you think is passion versus work for you? If you was give it like a pie chart, 10%, 90, 30, 70.
I would say overall, I don't consider it as work. Because it is. To be honest, okay, so I went to this club one time, and this girl came up to me, and we were wearing the same outfit. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm ready to go."
That's always a problem.
I'm ready to go.
Women, right?
I want to leave. She came up to me every 2 seconds. We're twinning. Oh, twinning? No.
Nightmare.
I'm like, I'm ready to go. So that's kind of what got me into fashion, to be more passionate about it, and I don't make it work.
Yeah.
I make it something. When I step out, you need to see me.
Yeah.
You need to recognize me, what I'm wearing. So, I like that. Do you make custom stuff? Yes, I do. Here's my information. And it goes from there.
Yeah.
But no, we ain't twins.
So you don't like
We
so
never,
why
never
it's
on my
funny.
level.
It's different from men.
Just say it. Just say it. You're never on my level.
No.
Bye. Do not ever think you're gonna twin with this one. Okay?
No.
Never.
No.
It's weird. It's so funny. Men and women react totally different. Like if we see a guy with the shirt on, oh man, you got good taste. Like you know what I'm saying?
If I see a guy with the same shirt on, I'm like, your wife bought it for you, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, that's always the case.
Always the case. Ross, right?
Yes.
like, oh man.
No.
That's what happens when that happens to guys. It's like I can't believe. No, or your wife's on the TikTok, huh?
Yeah.
Dressed all that. There's
No.
a TikTok where they dress all the husbands.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God, bro, it's hilarious to women. They find it so funny.
No, we out. I'm sorry, I'm out. Peace.
So you can't do that.
No.
It's a can't do. Can't do. Okay, excellent. So tell us one thing about, in terms of go through remember we did Florida Fashion Week. So I saw on the outside, you were very shy. You didn't even want to come out.
No.
And I was like, she was like, you had all the models come out and they're like trying to get you to come outside. You were like really zoomed out there for half a second and then ran back into the back. And you didn't want to take any recognition. Why do you not want to take recognition for what you did? And it was a lot of work. I could tell. And it was a beautiful setup. I'm going to send you some stuff.
Yeah, it was. I wanted to make sure everything was okay to the point where I wanted the models to have all the spotlight because they were wearing my brand, my design. I'm like,
if I come out there with me,
yeah,
they're gonna shine less.
Yeah.
I
didn't want to know.
I'm going to overshine this.
Yeah.
And that's not what I want for this situation.
No.
It's funny how when you get a leadership role, you have to weigh those type of things.
Yeah, it's true.
You're like, yeah, I know I could do the whole show, but
Right? Yes, that part.
no shots, guys.
Yeah.
No.
No shots at all. I know I can do the whole thing, but is that the vision that I want right now? Is that what I'm trying to accomplish?
Yeah.
You know, and I know it's part of it, but there's also the shy part of it too. Probably.
Yeah.
And like, hold on, no, guys, no, chill out.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, the models kind of boost you up too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they boost
They
you
see
up.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They
they be boosting you up because they you know, a lot of women don't feel sexy in certain things. I feel like they feel more sexy when they're wearing something that's custom made to their body,
Yeah.
and that gives them a lot more confidence.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And that's one of the major things why I wanted to be a designer too. Because you don't find certain. It takes for me. I'm 5'11". I can't go in a store and buy pants. It's gonna be not to my ankles.
Wow.
That too.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
It's hard. I have to go way out somewhere to get pants, and it's very hard. So I feel that's one of the major things why I went into fashion too.
I need to go into fashion.
Yeah, I do menswear, so
The extra large don't fit no more.
You need custom made.
I need custom
You know what that
made
means? You just need to
clothes.
make more money, so you're custom made.
Yeah.
I'm on that
And so,
custom made.
your body's
stuff,
telling
man.
you need to go to
I'm
the
like,
next
okay,
level.
right now I'm rocking the Temu collection.
yeah, you say
You know
Temu.
what I'm saying? Easily rocking the Temu collection because it's clean clothes.
Yeah.
It's like it's not dull or sort of kind of dingy, except for just washing this. But when it shows up on camera, it's like it's bold.
Yeah, it was bold because even
You know
the
what I'm
other
saying?
blue thing you bought. Was
So
like
that's
bold.
what I was really looking for. I
Yeah.
was like, people gonna be like, "Oh, that's Temu stuff." I'm like, but you can't deny that it looks.
And not everyone
on
can
camera.
rock it the way you rock
Not
it. So
everyone, no.
yeah,
Exactly,
yeah.
that's true.
Not everyone,
That's
not
true.
anyone.
No.
We're gonna rock the confidence. today.
Yes.
Exactly. So you also model. So tell us about, because it's very rare that you have a fashion designer actually able to model, model their own clothes and still be able to function in that two different areas. So give us your experience on that, and also give us your experience being a model for somebody else. If you did, I don't know if you did for anybody else, but I know for yourself you have done for your own.
So I know what I want, and I know how I want to look in my clothes when I wear it. When I sew it, I draw it from scratch, get the fabric. I know what I want, so I know. Okay, I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna get the makeup artist, hairstylist, and camera person is gonna tell me, how to pose and stuff like that. But I know what I want and how I want it to look in a certain way. And I have a model with her name is Trudy. She's from Carnival Faces on Instagram.
Shout out to Trudy.
She does Miami Carnival.
Okay.
So I am the production manager behind the scenes for the production wear and stuff like that. So I've modeled with her for 3-4 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So
how do you feel about that opposed to modeling for yourself and for your own line?
We kind of go on it hand in hand because some of the body wear that she has, say for example, when I bring out a piece for something like this, she's like, "Oh, I can use that in the costume wear." So she will use what I have and turn it into a costume for Miami.
Okay.
So we kind of collaborate a lot, and that's one of the things where we network a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So in terms of the fashion industry, how do you feel because I noticed that Black women, even when we had the model on the last time we had one of our podcasts, you check it out, it's really dope.
Okay.
But she kind of talked about the fact that Black women really don't get a certain amount of either respect, or they don't get the things that they need on the set because of the different shadings. And this just recently, one of these companies, they put out this the shade of I guess it's for makeup. It was they thought it was kind of more blackface because they didn't know exactly what the shade was, and they had to apologize because they didn't really know black skin texture and things like that. I mean, is that an issue with dealing with other cultures, either white cultures or other cultures basically not knowing how to present Black women?
For me, I've worked with all ethnicities. I mean, African American, Hispanic. I've worked with, and It just all depends on how the person want to feel comfortable. Because I can't put, and again, I go by the mesh that I mentioned earlier. I can't put a dark skinned person in a light mesh.
Okay.
It's not gonna complement that skin
got
tone,
you,
and I
I
think
got
it
you.
has a lot to do with how you want your garment to pop
Yeah.
on the model.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, how you wanted to compliment her. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna put her in something that she's not gonna look good
Yeah.
on, because you're representing me, and I want both of us to look good.
But does the fashion industry know that?
No,
Okay.
they're just gonna put it on.
I'm just gonna put it on and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
go,
no.
Go.
do whatever your
Do
best
you
is. Make
on the runway?
make the money.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
No.
Get out there.
And that's why most models don't get that kind of recognition because of what they showcase in. And it's not, to me, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to say something?
Actually, no.
Okay.
I can't remember.
That's okay.
I'm just remembering that I just turned the first camera on.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I'm at that point in my life. A complete meltdown after 15 great minutes of conversation.
As long as both, at least
Yeah,
something is called
something.
I
in the
am
way.
praying.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. This is what our podcast is really about.
It's really
Messing up.
really about leveling up. You gotta mess up to fix
To fix
stuff,
it,
you know?
yeah.
You don't get you don't get a you without a couple of bloody fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Potholes.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't get a you without any potholes, without any disappointments or situations that just come in your life and just might even stop you from doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
And because you have to find your rhythm, you have to find your space. And I don't blame you for not wanting to talk about what stops you. And I said, hold on, that'll be part of her story later.
Yeah, eventually.
That's still your story, but we still trying to get into a little more about you and your background with this fashion thing. So, question. What do you feel is like the best etiquette for a designer versus a model? Are there things that you show up on set to do, like professional things to do? Do models just show up, or do they talk with you before the show? Do they get to know what your pieces are like, or or is it just showtime?
Showtime.
I got my model here. They gave me a couple measurements.
Yeah.
And I hope it fits on you the day of.
No, I'm Anzin. I'm there from the when a hands builds the nest.
Yeah.
It has to start from a flat foundation. I'm there from the moment it starts till it gets higher and higher. So I'm going to give you an example with Florida Fashion Week. I choose the models. They send us pictures, and I do the model. I choose the models.
Okay.
We create a WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Group chat. I send them ideas of the swimwear, and they're like, "Oh, this look nice," whatever. And I'll say, I want to hear their feedback too.
Right.
Okay.
So I'll say, okay, we're doing a high bun, or remember, not every ethnicity here can go in a ponytail.
That's true. Yeah.
Back, dreadlocks, whatever.
Yeah.
So I want to see. I do meet with them because they have a day when the designers meet the models, and I meet them. I introduce myself, and we meet and we talk. Networking a little bit, and I tell them about me. I know about them, and then on the day off when we meet, we kind of build a relationship already.
Okay, I got you.
I like it.
Yeah, I want a relationship with you. I don't just want to put you in something, and I want to know you, because you might never know. We might be working after the show.
Yeah,
true. Yeah.
And I do that a lot too. I work with them. Maybe after the show we can do a photo shoot.
Is that consistent in the fashion industry? Because when we were talking to the other model, she was saying that they sometimes just treat models like basically just like meat. Like, go over here, do this. You're part of the scenery. Just put the stuff on, and we got to go.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that a lot.
Wow.
I can relate. It's like that a lot.
Relate,
yeah, it is. But for me as a designer, I want to know you.
Yeah.
Personally, I want to know, how long have you been modeling? Have you worked with anyone outside of what you're doing now? I would like to work with you after the show.
How do you deal with attitudes?
As I said, man. tequila or some Ray and Nephew, okay? I have my, you think it's water bottle, but it ain't no water bottle.
Okay.
Yeah, you got some tequila, some Ray and Nephew in there.
Okay.
But I mean, it's just the energy. And that's what I said. I like to mingle before we meet the models.
I got you. So you
Yeah,
can tell.
even you have attitudes from the makeup artists, not just the designers, just the models, the makeup artists, the hairstylists there, because everybody has to go through a lot of models.
It's
like 100 people backstage.
So I'm saying, like a movie production.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, and there's a lot of hands involved. So how do you? So as the fashion designer, you of course are over everything. How do you manage it? Remember, you had somebody else.
I have assistants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm,
How many assistants?
Especially when I travel and I do shows overseas, I have my assistant with me. I have one assistant. She already knows everything hands on when I'm, because I actually model in my own show in Paris.
Oh, okay.
So when I was getting my makeup done, she was there making sure the models are already dressed.
Okay.
And everything was there because she already knows. So
Your
I have to
process.
have my own assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question now. With your own assistant, I know that deep talk because I know he was going to ask.
Shout out to Negi.
Shout out to Negi.
You know it's Negi.
Shout out Negi.
Is Negi still your assistant?
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
Yeah, everywhere I travel internationally, she's there.
So let me ask you a question. Like, how do you create a Negi? How do you find a Negi? And
so how I found her, she's a, what do you call it? She's a party planner.
Oh, okay, okay.
We met through one of my best friend that also does fashion design. And she's like, oh, I know a perfect girl that you can link with. She actually wanted an alteration done. And that's how I met her. And she's like, oh, I want something to be made. And I told her, you do know that I make clothes. And then we went from there. She does party planning, birthdays, anniversaries, baby showers. And that's how we kind of collaborated, you know, because not just being a designer, you're gonna need the branding, you know, my tag. She actually did this shirt for me. Yeah, so she does, you know, it's kind of networking. You never know what a person can do to bring your design to life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on that front, you're not shy about it.
No.
She's with the networking.
Yeah, you have to network.
So you have to force yourself to network.
You have to.
So you push through the network, but all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Why you get shy in other aspects and like then be bold in other aspects? I mean, that's
She told you there's no tequila.
Yes.
The tequila gets over the hill.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So
It is.
is it not a problem to network?
No.
Because it's social?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because that's how you mingle.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. So, you know.
So are you a social butterfly only on tequila or only a social butterfly without
On and off.
On and off?
On and off?
You don't need the tequila as your superpower.
Yeah.
It's not your spinach.
No.
Like Popeye.
No.
You can do it without that, right?
She chooses to be superwoman whenever she feels like
Yes.
it. Pop in and out.
So what is it? You don't like the accolades of the attention?
I don't.
But it's
But
weird
you're a
because
model.
I don't.
that's what I'm
like
saying.
it.
You're a
model.
That's why you're a model. So I don't
Oh.
understand the situation.
I don't like the attention.
So
my
you don't like the
gosh.
attention.
There's
So
people
why-
literally watching
Yeah,
you like
exactly.
this at a show.
Exactly.
Clapping.
But
Exactly.
I
Their
don't.
hearts out for you.
I don't know them.
Oh, you don't know them. So it doesn't
people
bother you.
know.
No.
So
So as long as the nerve reaction now. So we're lined up backstage and we're lined up when the music comes on. When the music comes on, I'm done. That's it.
So you're in the zone.
I'm not.
You have to be in the zone.
Okay.
I used to be an athlete,
Okay.
and I that's what I had to use. Once my head is down and I hear the shot,
Track.
I'm
So you're
gone.
doing track.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
done.
So
What
you
we
can tell us
running?
about
I knew it was something good.
going on.
Where?
Yeah.
When? How long? 400? 100?
So that's how
What's
I
up?
got into the US on a track
see.
scholarship.
Okay.
Oh,
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
I went from Southwestern Christian College in Texas where I did 2 years. And then I went to UCLA on the same track scholarship, graduated with a bachelor's in sociology.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then after I graduated, I'm like, what am I going to do with sociology?
Yeah.
It's
God.
such a
Yeah.
broad.
I
And
knew
then
that.
you got to
yeah.
probably go back to grad school. I don't want to
Yeah.
go back to grad school.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me just go into fashion.
Look, man.
Wow.
I know she was so happy when that song came out.
Which one?
She's a runner. She's a track
Oh!
star. You know what I'm saying? I knew she loved that song there.
Now, how come you weren't running for Jamaica now? Come on.
I tried out 1 year for the Olympics in high jump, where the Russian high jumper at that time was, I don't remember her name right now, but she motivated me to want to continue. But to me, in athletes in Jamaica, if you're not Usain Bolt, it doesn't make any sense.
Really?
I'm serious.
Wow.
If you're not at a high peak or running a certain distance, you don't get recognition.
Yeah.
And look at Merlin Hardy.
Yeah.
It took her years for her to get a gold medal. And I applaud her until she stopped running for Jamaica and went to another country.
Yeah.
And then she got a gold medal and then she stopped. She retired.
Wow.
I don't want to be there.
It's like if I can't do it for Jamaica, I don't want to do it for nobody else.
No. So I just chose a different career.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was just feel for me. It was just high jump, long jump, triple jump, discus, javelin, shot put. And I did the heptathlon at the Penn Relays, and I won the heptathlon at the Penn Relays.
Wow.
Yeah, but then I didn't want to continue.
Why?
No.
You didn't have any passion for it
I
anymore?
didn't. I lost
So
it.
how did you even get into the situation in the first place?
Because, like, okay, in Jamaica, to get to, it was just my parents. I didn't want them to pay for college.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to make them proud of me. So my high school, my all age school, which is what they call elementary here in the US, said, you know what, let's try out. He took the entire class to the embassy, the US embassy, and all of us got the opportunity to get our visa to go to the Miami Classics.
Oh, wow, nice.
When we got here, we didn't participate. The entry application got in too late.
Okay.
So we didn't participate. He's like, okay, I'm going to get you the opportunity to get a scholarship to go to Veer Technical High School, which was at that time, one of the major high school for athletes coming into that. So, and that's where we went from there. I got the scholarship from Veer to Southwestern Christian College in Texas. Yeah, and then it just continued from there. I didn't want, after I left high school, my parents to pay for college.
Wow.
My dad did a lot, so I wanted to take that burden off him. And college is not cheap.
No, it's not.
I did not want to do no loan, nothing like that, get no job while going to school. So, no.
So why did you pick sociology?
Sociology, I feel like when you're coming into the US as an international student, they just throw those kind of careers at you. It was either psychology or sociology. Psychology, no.
Why not?
I understand nothing. No.
You don't understand people.
You didn't want to listen to people?
I don't understand nothing.
Really?
When you read it, I'm like, what did you just say? I don't understand anything.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, let's try sociology. And then sociology was kind of a better path for me. I wanted actually to be an architect because I can draw very well.
Okay.
And you don't get that a lot from most designers.
Of course, I did that.
Not a lot of designers don't sketch.
You have to wait for somebody to sketch.
They gotta wait. I do everything from I draw the sketch, I make the pattern, I get the fabric, I get the measurements, and then we go from there. I do the fitting 2-3 times if you're not comfortable, and we go from there.
And then you put it on and then walk the runway.
And then she puts it on and walks the runway.
Yeah.
And you do it yourself.
And I do it myself.
So she's like all the way 360, all the way around.
Yeah.
Like more than a triple threat.
I can't believe she told me she was shy. None of this sounds like shy things. This sounds like somebody that saw the field for what it was and said, I want to go this path.
Yeah.
Like I see what's going on. No, I want to go do this, and I go and do this, and I made it happen. And you're in everything that's a part of your.
You have to. To me, I want
your
to.
craft,
I want to see everything that's going on.
Oh, you pick the music too?
I've been into one music video. Don't remember the name of the artist, and then that was it. Wow. I don't think I'm a music girl.
So what's the difference in being in a music video as a model as opposed to other things?
As a model, being showcasing for which I recently did a couple weeks ago, showcase for the Miami Carnival production. Music. Once the music eats me, that's it.
Then you're good.
And I like soca.
So let me ask you a question. Like when you're going down the runway, right? What are you thinking about? I always wonder, like, what are models thinking about when they're going down the runway?
Don't look at the camera.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. You're gonna be
shy.
shy. You're gonna curl up. Don't look at the camera and try not to fall. Yeah.
So what happens when people fall?
I walk pretty good in heels. So
okay.
I'm fine in that department.
So you feel comfortable?
I'm very comfortable in heels.
Just
don't stand beside me.
Was there ever like a learning curve for the heels?
Yes.
Of course.
To walking?
There's always one?
Of course.
Really?
You have Get you a 7 feet frame mirror, and that's your pose. I learned how to pose in front of the mirror.
Okay.
You have to. Then it doesn't make any sense.
So what if you have, like, for instance, like models who come to your show and they're not experienced?
Oh, we do practice backstage.
Okay.
I want to see how you walk.
That's
If
what
you
I'm
can't walk in that heels, you'd rather go barefoot or get you a lower heel or a fat heel or thinner heel. You got to know how to walk.
So what if they're not getting it? What do you do?
I take you out.
Okay.
I'm gonna take you out.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. Okay.
I'm gonna take
you out.
Yeah.
Or are you gonna do bare feet?
Yeah.
Like, we'll try next
Have you
show.
had to take somebody out?
No.
Okay.
No. And that's why I said I like to meet and greet before. So I'll know how they look. And then we have where they show the models come out. They do like a full 360 around a pool.
Yeah.
And then we see how they actually walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Man. And how much experience does a model have to be in a show that makes you feel comfortable? Like, can you tell? Do you look? I know you look at pictures, but do they have like a resume for how many shows they go?
It's like a job.
Yeah.
Because when I started first modeling for Miami Carnival, I didn't really do a whole meet and greet thing. But based on what I've seen, you do your resume. Do your mug shots, head shots, full body shots, all in black, and then you do like a walk, so like a straight walk from there to there, a turn, and then you come back, turn, and then I'll see all you, bam, bam, face to face camera.
The camera's right there.
Yeah.
She look right into the camera.
Yes.
Look into the camera.
So it's like a job interview.
Okay.
Yeah. But first, to start out, I would start out with your portfolio. Get you a photographer that knows about modeling. He's going to tell you how to pose. Start with your portfolio. When you start with your portfolio, get you an agent or a coach that knows teach you how to walk.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yes.
How much will this cost? I mean, really?
I don't know. I'm not sure because I'm self-taught.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I taught
So how did you
myself.
teach yourself? Like,
I grew up watching America's Next Top Model.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And everybody used to say, "Oh, why don't you go on the show?" I couldn't at that time because I was in college. And I didn't want to leave college to go to that because I didn't know where it would lead. So, and then...
But what if it would have led somewhere else? I mean, because...
Probably, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It could have led into more of what you were passionate... Because didn't you see in the future, like, I'm doing sociology now, but, I'm probably most likely going to want to do this.
I guess my passion for fashion never started yet until after I graduated from college.
Oh, wow.
Because it was... Up until that time, people were like, "Oh, you look like Naomi Campbell. You're tall. You should always do that." And she and Tara Banks are actually my passion for them being a model because they were the first two African Americans in the industry, point blank, period.
Yeah.
So they kind of paved the way.
Yeah.
And I watched them growing up, see how they kind of, that's what I want to do. So
you had to teach yourself instead of getting a coach.
Yeah.
So how did you know you were doing the right thing?
The same lady, Trudy, she's also a Miss Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't remember the year, I apologize. She taught me to.
Oh, okay.
So when she's like, don't ever, you being a model as a swimwear designer, wear anything bare feet.
Okay.
Wear heels. You're tall. Don't
try to hunch.
Don't try to make yourself smaller.
Don't ever. So she taught me to.
Wow. Were you doing that by confidence?
Yes, I was.
Wow.
Yeah. So she taught me a lot and how to apply makeup, how to do hair, how to walk, how to pose. Because she's been doing it for years.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, and she kind of brought me into the industry for my for Carnival. So she taught me a lot going forward.
We talk a lot about mentors.
Yeah, mentorship.
Finding somebody that's been
you've been there before,
or at least done the skill that you're looking at.
Yeah,
you're looking for.
Yeah.
They don't have to be all the way in your genre.
Yeah.
To do some things that are going to be major to what you get ready to do.
Yeah.
And that's like when we talk about musicians all the time.
Yeah.
Like, man, I don't have to play bass to admire how well somebody else plays bass and the practice that they put into
Correct.
it.
Exactly.
Like,
still a musician.
I'm still a musician at the end of the day.
I can
There's certain things I'm gonna be able to apply, like touch and feel. Like, okay, this note it's got to sound just a little bit different than this
Yeah,
one. This
yeah.
can't just go all in like that.
Side note.
Fabrics.
Yeah, fabrics.
You know what I'm saying? Certain fabrics don't fit certain, don't curve around certain people in certain ways. So you don't put that on that. But.
I was always thinking about that too. Like like you said, certain skin tones are not complementary for different colors. So I can imagine that some things have been done in the fashion industry that doesn't look right to us, right? I'm sure you're like, that don't work.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That don't work. Why I know it wasn't a black person who put this makeup on, because that don't work.
They don't see the vision.
Give me 3 big no-nos.
Yeah, I was about to
for your show.
No bare feet.
Yeah, we just number one, bare feet was there.
Bare
I
feet.
heard it.
Yeah, I heard it.
I heard it. It's like no bare feet.
Oh, okay.
Ear. No, you gotta shave.
You gotta shave.
Oh, really?
You
can't.
can't.
The hair has to come off.
Yeah.
No extra hair.
No extra hair.
No.
You heard it here first.
No extra
Or maybe
hair.
you were part of the show and might hear it again.
I would say attitude.
That's what about to say. Attitude.
No attitude
No.
Because you have a lot of people to deal with.
Like self-confidence.
Self-confidence.
Okay.
You gotta have that.
Can you push and instill it in somebody? Or it's hard?
Of course.
Yeah.
My daughter my son actually was part of the kids fashion week. I put him in there and he was shy. He cried a lot back there. I said, listen, I'm gonna give you $5. we gonna get this together. You got this, I got you got me.
Yeah.
And he walked out there and I actually walked with him.
Okay.
And I let him go and he was gone. I was like, okay.
All right.
Sometimes they need a little push.
Yeah. All the time.
So how do you motivate your models? Because they're adults. There's a difference. How do you motivate them?
So I've worked with professional models, so I don't really have to put in a lot of work. They already know what to do.
People that's passionate about it. They've done their homework.
Yeah, they already know what's up.
That can be really difficult, man.
Yeah.
It's like, but I feel like if you're really into your thing, you're at the top of the level of your thing. You pick people that you're not gonna have to
deal with issues.
Yeah.
You're not gonna certain issues you just shouldn't have to deal with at this type of level. Like hold on, man. You telling me you forgot all your picks? You play guitar. You play guitar. You got to play with your hands tonight, buddy. Let's go.
Yeah,
I don't have to deal with certain things.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that about being at the leadership role.
Yeah, exactly.
Is you got to go. Yeah. Well, you know what? It's a funny position because sometimes you got to tell people, look, I don't think so. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna work.
I don't think it's gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work out.
It's not gonna
change
work.
Things up right now.
You know what? I'm gonna send you over to Kim.
Yeah.
Kim's gonna take care
of you. So do you have situations like that where you kind of pawn it off to your assistant to handle because you don't, or you're too busy, or some situation, or so you're never too busy. So what happens when I'm sure you deal with crises inside the show that you can't account for. So how do you deal something's like some piece of material is not sticking properly
I'm Andy. I have my needle and thread. I'm gonna stitch it on you.
Okay.
That's gonna stitch on you.
Yeah.
Yep. So when you walk back, I'm gonna cut it out of you.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, no.
So how many issues do you have to deal with backstage when you did now? What was the difference between you going, because you went to London one time to do it?
No, I didn't. So with London, that time the Queen, I think it was that time the Queen passed away.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't go. I sent my pieces there.
Okay.
So I packaged everything. So in this case, like this, the earrings, the bracelets. So everything is packaged into one. Everything was FedExed. I kind of left it up to them, but we communicated back and forth what model was supposed to wear it what, and they pretty much did a very amazing job with me not being there, and that was my first time not being at a show. But I got the opportunity to watch it virtually. Saw my designs coming on the runway, and I was like pot covers. I was like, yeah, that's me.
So how come you don't do this more often now?
Yeah, I kind of took a pause for a while due to family issues.
Yeah.
So now I'm kind of working on coming back now. Yeah, especially with branding now with my new collection here, kind of pushing it now. So, yeah.
So if someone wants something from you, where can they get in touch with you?
You can get in contact with me on Instagram, Keniesha_designer or Chantois_. So it's 2 pages. Or you can always find me on Facebook, on TikTok, Keniesha_designer.
So for your designs, are they all custom designs?
Every piece.
Every piece is custom.
Every piece.
Okay.
Because you're gonna look at this and be like, my girl is gonna like this, and you're gonna send it. She's like, can we change the beads to gold?
Oh, okay.
Can we change this to white?
Okay,
all white?
got you.
All white.
Can we change this to match my skin tone? I'm gonna give you a sample. So basically, this is a sample for you to change it if you want to change it. If you want to keep this, you want to keep it.
I like it.
Okay.
So,
and you do other. You don't just do swimwear. You do other.
I do
Swimwear?
prom season
Okay,
now.
prom
So
season. Okay.
don't send me anything right now. I'm kind of backed up. So I'm
Okay.
on prom season now, and for men as well, they will bring the jacket, and they want the prom dress for the girl to match the guy.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'll take a custom piece from her fabric to match his
nice.
jacket.
So let me ask you a question. Because you're doing custom, now how are you, like, in terms of business, right? Now, do you price it at a certain level so you can maintain a certain amount of pieces that go out? Or are you kind of like, do you have like a template that you just put in general for individuals who just like this amount so you can just ship them out quickly? Or you have to take specific time for a specific custom piece and make sure that is worthy of your time, so it's going to be priced accordingly? How do you do that?
It has to be time.
Has to be
So
time.
if I say, for example, if I'm doing a garment and it's tulle, is more easier to work with than feathers. If it's
Okay.
feathers, looking at the image or the design, I'm going to price you more. If it's more time consuming, it's going to be less. If it's more time consuming, it's going to be more.
Okay.
If it's less, then it's no big deal.
Okay.
Because it's less, so I don't have to do a lot of work. So custom pieces normally takes for prom a week, 2 weeks,
Okay.
depending on the difficulty, because I want you to do several fittings. I want you to
Okay.
feel comfortable. Swimwear, 24 hours,
Okay.
depending.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
So you're like doing this now. You don't have an assistant to help you do all this
No,
stuff
I do
yourself?
everything on my own.
Is it because of your own standard, or you don't want to? Can you teach someone this?
I can, but I don't want to.
Why you?
I mean, I have. I'm not gonna lie. I have. I taught one of my girlfriends how to sew because she was coming from the same situation I was coming from. I didn't have anyone to teach me. She bought her sewing machine, and I said, "This is how you do it." And now she's a butterfly, caterpillar to a butterfly.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. And I talk to a lot of women entrepreneurs. Like, is there another individual that you can collaborate that also would expand your business? How can you get your business to expand wider than it is now? Networking, or is it or partnership?
Or do you want your
Or do
business
you want it to be expanded?
Of course, why not?
Okay.
I want it to be expanded internationally, globally.
Okay.
Whether it's with carnival pieces, working with pieces, whether we're working with a makeup artist, because makeup artist always needs, yes.
Yeah.
Working with a photographer that has his own studio,
Okay.
but photographers that have their own studio have their props.
Right.
So one of my pieces can be a prop for a model.
Okay.
So yeah, it's working with other people as well.
So what do you think, like, in your business now, based on your experience? Because you've done a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
a ton of stuff, and you pause for a little bit. Now you got to go back into it. Do you have the energy to go back in? You still have the same passion, right?
Yeah.
The stuff just kind of distracted you for a little bit.
Yeah.
But now you're gonna have to come back. So how much percentage you have to come back now?
I'm full on right now.
Oh, you're full on.
I'm full on. I'm
Okay.
going to Jamaica now. I know a lot of summer parties that are going to be out there. So what I do right now, I'm collaborating with a lot of influencers
Okay.
that are on TikTok, that are Instagram. So what I'll do, I make pieces and I reach out to influencers and I just present what do you call it? Just present an idea.
Proposal?
Proposal. You do this for me, I do this for you. I give you this, showcase my stuff on your platform. Wear it there, and you just build an audience.
Yeah. You
that
built
way.
your own audience too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You do your own.
Yeah, but you want to expand not only
yeah.
in the US.
Yeah.
You want to expand it, Jamaica,
Yeah, that's true.
'cause-
Other places. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get like international like demands for or proposals to get like other like custom made things?
Yeah, I do. And I got reached out to magazines as well to be part of their magazines. Thailand reached out to me, Thailand magazine.
Yeah.
So yeah, not only with that as well.
Yeah, because I see you around the world, all over the place. Like
Yeah.
Colombia, I turn around, you're here. I'm like, where's she going? She's here everywhere.
It's branding. You can't stay in your own shell.
Ooh.
You know, you gotta.
So how you getting around and traveling to all these places?
Man, I'll be out there.
You are, because I look at next year in another country. I say, what's she doing? She's doing. I mean, I'm not in a negative way. I'm just like, wow, you're just moving.
You
Every
have
time
to
I
get
turn
out
around,
of your
you're
own
moving
little
around.
bubble. It's a big world out there.
Yeah, it is.
And you know, and to look at it this way, not a lot of people have Instagram.
Oh.
And I just recently found that out.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people are on TikTok.
Yeah, of course, more younger people. On
Yes,
TikTok.
more older people too. Older people want to feel sexy too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, of course, they want to wear thongs. They
Yeah.
want to wear, they want to
Yeah.
be sexy with their husbands, with their boyfriends, with their mans.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of hotels now are adults only.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, they want to feel sexy when they go on vacation. So you have to brand yourself. So I
Yeah.
I am my brand.
You happen to be, and you say how you happen to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Not everyone's able to do that,
No.
though. See, that's the thing. You know, not everyone's able to be the captain of the ship and also run everything. You know, do every other thing on the ship as well at the same time.
Man, but you can't be a captain if you don't know what's going on.
Exactly. But she is. She does know what's going
You can't
on.
be a captain if you don't know what's
You
going on.
got to know what's
Yeah.
going on
Yeah.
hands-on at photo shoots. So, for example, when I'm booked for prom, I want to be there. When you come and fit your dress, you know they have a section where they pull up and they come out of the car. I want to be there. I have my own personal camera and I take photos. So I do photo shoots too.
Okay.
So I want to be there. You know, when you pop out, I give you your backdrop because sometimes they pay all this money for the dress, all this money to rent the car, and they have no photographer. They have no
way to capture
content to create. And then I want my own content because I made the dress.
True. Makes
like
sense.
Yes.
when you guys go,
I want to see you out there.
Yes.
Call me.
Yes.
call me.
Yeah, call me.
I'm coming to take it off.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, makes sense.
Call me on coming.
And they
coming
like
back
that.
for it. I want it back.
Yes.
Exactly.
If you're not gonna take pictures, don't ask me to make it.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny you should say. I was looking at this thing with Tiffany Haddish. She went on one of those shows and then she bought one of these dresses that were expensive, and they were like, "You can't take this back." And you bought it. That's it. And she's like, "I'm wearing this dress everywhere."
You can sell it. Sell it back.
Yeah, sell it.
Sell it.
She made it part of the joke, which is being the chief of what you're doing. You know,
Exactly.
You didn't just like, oh well, I can't take it back. Now I'm gonna be sulky about it.
Exactly.
No, I'm wearing it everywhere, and then I'm gonna go put this in my skit to be part of being funny.
Exactly. Which we just actually saw Tiffany Haddish like in New York. Took pictures with her. She's cool.
Oh. I had a client like that once. She wore her prom dress like the year before and she passed it down to her sister.
Okay.
And she kind of twisted. I had to like recreate the same dress I created for her.
Oh. Interesting. Wow.
Yeah, so I just twisted, changed up the design and stuff.
So what about celebrity like sign-ons and things like that? How do you get that situation going? I know you're talking to influencers, but how do you like say, for instance, you wanted to get in touch with a model that's already on their way up? You wouldn't be able to get in the door with those individuals to send them your pieces. How does that work if you want to get endorsements from other people outside?
So fun fact, my brother is also a music artist, Charlie Blacks.
Okay.
So
shout out to Charlie Blacks.
use my influence through him as well.
Okay.
So I have celebrities that reach out to me that they want to wear a certain piece in videos. So, you know, because every artist wants to feel unique in the video. Right. They don't want to wear everything as everybody is wearing. True. So when they're in the music video, me liking you as say for example, Shinsia, she's wearing this. I'm like, wow, I like that. So she's going to tag me. Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of like that.
Okay.
Or they reach out to me as well. And still, again, it goes back to networking.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite outfit at the Met Gala this year?
Nicki Minaj was my favorite.
And describe it, because I didn't see Nicki Minaj.
It was like a floral. I don't remember what the theme was, but it was like a floral mini dress with her little, you know, she's her little Barbie thing going on.
Yeah, she has the Barbie thing
going. So she was my favorite. And then Tiana with the sand outfit was from Balmain. Tyler, sorry, missed her name. Tyler.
Because
she was made from Balmain. was like a whole outfit made from sand.
And then she had
and they had to carry her.
and
she had her little hourglass.
Yeah,
which was pretty dope. But I think backstage they kind of had to cut the dress.
Yeah, they had to because
you
can walk around. You can sit down.
It was pretty unique though.
It's really dope.
It was really unique, and I saw the background how they actually made the dress.
Oh wow!
So that was
must have been dope.
Yeah.
It's always dope when you get to see how they made
behind
something.
the scenes,
Like
and not just seeing the celebrity wearing it.
Yeah. What it always makes you feel closer to what's going on.
Yes.
Like even like I got my own little thing where I have this Lego set. People make fun of.
Yeah.
But it's a Bugatti Lego set.
Yes.
And you get to see they made it so that you could put it together like they did at the Bugatti factory.
Oh wow.
So when you put it together in the book, you put it together just like they did at the factory, which is like I was like, okay, this is different. It adds another level of why you get it. You don't just get it to push it around and play with it. You know what I'm saying? It's a nostalgia to it. It's more interesting. It makes a story.
Yeah.
You know. So story. Worst outfit in the Met Gala.
Worst outfit I've made.
Met Gala.
Oh, the worst.
Oh, that's next though.
The worst. I didn't like Cardi B's.
You didn't
like Cardi B?
It was so much fabric, man.
Why? You don't like the fabric?
I
like the way it looked. I mean, it was all over the place, right? What was the problem?
No.
Because it's too big?
Cardi B, I thought they should have put her in something that compliments her.
I think you're not a Cardi B fan.
I love Cardi B. I love Cardi B.
Some people will be like, it's the Met, though.
No.
So which one are you? Are Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
We're not going to go there.
Oh,
like you asking me, Ray. No, we're not going there. That's where not there.
Oh, dark or white?
White.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Red or blue?
Blue.
Okay.
Oh, blue. Okay. Leopard or zebra?
Zebra.
Ooh.
Even though I've seen both in real life.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well traveled. I like this.
The leopard is too wild. The zebra is more tame.
Okay. Interesting.
Beautiful creatures.
Okay.
Yeah.
So getting back.
Get back to it. Worst outfit you've ever put together?
Oh my God. This client reached out to me and she paid the guy $700 deposit to make the dress. I sent you the picture with the top designer, whatever.
Yeah.
When I sent it to you, it's not just like when what you see is not what you get.
Right.
What you buy online is not what you get. He gave her, it's like a whole marshmallow thing. I don't need, the zipper was, it was a disaster.
Wow.
It was a total disaster. And I felt so bad for her. Because you have these designers that's online. And I saw a girl recently too, got into it with a guy. She paid $7,000 for 2 dresses.
Oof.
And what she sent him is not what she got. The zipper could even go up.
Oh, wow.
It looked like a plastic bag.
Wow. That's like
that's not exactly. She didn't, that was nothing close to what she got.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. That sounds like them early eBay days.
Yeah.
like you show you in pictures and you get something and it's like
But for me, I've messed up dresses before. I cut it kind of too short. And when she came up, it was kind of too short. So I had to recreate the whole thing over.
Wow.
But yeah, she came in and did the fitting and it was too short. And you have to look at it this way. You have to look at it. It's you. It's your brand.
Right.
You don't want her to walk out because you're the one that's going to get
represent you.
Exactly.
That is it.
So I had to recreate the whole thing over.
Wow.
Yeah.
It can be a lot. It can imagine.
It can be a whole lot. Do you beat yourself up while you're doing this?
Yes,
or do you?
Yeah.
What type of person are you?
I don't beat myself up. I just, the error that I made in the dress, I'm going to throw it in the corner.
You just go make it.
I'm going to sit down for a little minute, sip a tequila.
Just like, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Let's start over.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
That must be tough though, mentally.
It is.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? To start over, like, oh man.
And not all clients are nice.
That's what I'm saying. How you
No.
Like, hey, you messed my stuff up. I look terrible.
They
especially
are
with women.
horrid, and they will go ham with you in text message, and they will get their mama, their daddy, the sister, the niece, the nephew.
Yeah.
Woo.
So how
So-
hard are people to please when it comes down to this?
Prom is the worst.
Yeah.
Prom has to
Yeah.
be
That's
the
why I
worst.
took a
they're
step
teenagers,
back.
Yeah.
Because, and then when I said when I'm doing prom, don't bring the auntie, the nephew, the niece, the uncle.
bring
I
the
had a
whole
feeling
family.
one time she brought
And
everybody.
they had opinion for everything.
Ooh, she
Yes,
thought it was
everybody came, and you have to remember, you're the one wearing the dress. They're not wearing it. They didn't even contribute towards the deposit. They didn't contribute to anything, but they want to voice their opinion.
Yeah.
You have to
That's
understand
tough.
it's you that's wearing the dress.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody tell you, oh, to wear the dress either. You're wearing the dress, and don't let the dress wear you.
Ooh.
Interesting. Oh, don't let the dress
Man,
wear
you
you.
Come on.
gotta be
No.
like my hairdresser. They say like, don't, no people come, don't bring your
It's,
baby.
no, it's
Yeah.
you and somebody else, and that's it.
That's
The cutoff
it.
is there. If when I give you
Yeah.
the dress and you go home,
You bring extra people, you
No.
don't see me today.
No.
I see you later.
You
they
don't
can
see
stay
me today.
They
outside
can
or
stay
stay home.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're
That
going to
can
make you
be
feel
real.
bad.
Yeah, they make you. They
make
will
you feel,
put it
yeah.
on you, and then the next day they'll be like, "Oh, it looks so nice on you.
Yeah,
Oh
of
my
course.
God, I can't believe it." But while they're in front of you,
Mhm.
while they're in front of the designer, they're like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
And then you got some people just in your family. Some people just hate it.
Yeah, they're
They
haters.
are.
That's
They
true.
just
They
barely
are.
hate
Yeah,
it.
I don't
It's
like it.
like,
They
yeah, I'm
are.
going. Let me come with you.
Yeah.
It's like
It's like,
a hate on you.
like
No.
hate on you. No,
Yeah.
man.
That's true.
That's got to be tough.
Yeah, it's got to be
In this
tough.
line of work, there's so much criticism.
It
Yeah.
is.
There's so many perspectives of
That's-
what goes on. So you got to have so much pride in your
You gotta-
own
That's what I'm
work.
saying. How do you have the confidence to deal with that?
That
you know?
is another.
You
You know
gotta
what I'm
have
saying?
heart.
You do
if you
because
don't have heart.
yeah, because it's a critical. It's like one of those industries where you're always because everything's visual.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be criticized like from the top to the bottom. I don't like the shoe. I don't like this. I don't like that. So how do you deal with the criticism without taking that internalizing that and causing problems? For
I just
yourself?
post a picture of myself.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have once someone I made a piece and I said I'm gonna sell this for $40. Oh, her price is too high. I can go to Temu, I can go to Shane and get me something for $5, but you're gonna wear the same $5 outfit, you're gonna be wearing the same $5 outfit. I'm gonna be wearing the same $5 outfit versus the $40 you're standing out.
Yeah, it's true.
No.
Okay, you got the standard.
You
Yeah.
need to be in my clothes for 40.
Yeah.
Exactly, because
Not just
anybody
everybody.
Else, yeah, anybody else.
Yeah.
Anybody could give
Yeah.
you this. I could get on there and buy you one right now. You want me to buy you
And
one?
what I do
I'll
every
charge you
time I sew
$10.
something, every time I make something, I sketch it out first.
Okay.
So when you criticize about my price, I go back, post a picture of me drawing it,
Mhm.
making the pattern, sewing it, and boom, I post it. And your criticism actually give me more fame and recognition. I'm
Interesting.
a screenshot and post what you said about
Use
my
that
look.
fuel.
That's the
Fuel.
best.
Yeah, use
I like it. I
fuel.
can see it.
So I
can
did
see
a twist.
I can
See-
see the
see
whole
it?
story time.
Yeah.
I can see the story time with the
Listen,
drawing it
yeah.
out. You know, this client tried to tell me
Yes.
that they wouldn't pay this much for this, drawing it out, then getting the fabric, going to buy the fabric. Can you believe them? I don't believe this. Oh my God.
Yes.
Now,
Use
this
that
is the
as
outfit
fuel.
she missed out on.
Yeah.
It's on sale this week only. $45.99
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
Go to my shop,
Yep.
meet with me, or go check out my influencers because they
Yeah.
also have some of my pieces.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Dope.
Yeah.
No,
Man.
Don't be in the corner and cry
Yeah.
and be sad about it. No.
No.
I don't really know of any like fashion designers who actually can model their own. Like can get away with it. Or
Yeah.
have the figure to do that.
Yeah.
Like there's I don't know of any that I know of. I'm sure there was at a certain point they probably did, but you can still do that and go back and forth. Now, on your career path now, it's only fashion design. It's not. Is it modeling? Is it modeling because you need to do it, or because you want to focus those pieces actually fit well on you, and some people want to see that, or you just want to continue just focusing on just the fashion design and not the modeling portion.
I want to focus on both.
Okay, you like the modeling.
I love both.
Okay, you like both.
Like both.
Okay.
I want to focus on both.
So why do you want to focus on both? Why not focus on one or the other?
Because sometimes for me, it's not easy to find models. And most models within themselves, they feel too high maintenance.
Okay.
So I'm going to put you in something and be like, oh, you're going to charge me $2,000. I'm going to do what? No. I'm getting the photographer, getting the location, and paying you already to be in my outfit. Plus, you're getting the garment for free. Every photo
you're
shoot
giving
I
it-
do,
oh, wow.
of course,
Okay.
I'm going to give you the garment for free. But you want me to charge you $2,000? No. I'm going to put my own self in the garment and pay me $2K.
yeah.
How about that?
Way beyond
Yeah,
2K.
Yeah, of course. And I'm gonna make more than the $2K that you already asked me to pay you. No, so I'm gonna make sure my body in a certain way, tone it down, go to the gym if I have to, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, put myself in my own garment.
So let me ask you a question. Like leading up to that, so how do you get yourself prepared for doing swimsuits for yourself? Like physically, how do you prepare?
I don't go to the gym. Don't ask me. We're not gonna get up 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not a gym person. Used to in college because I had no choice.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
But
training.
now, no. I try to eat right. I walk a lot. Have a good frame of mind because it has to start from your mind.
Yeah.
Your mind has a lot to do with your body. And then just see how you look. You put the garment on before you go in public. See how you look in the garment.
Yeah.
How you look. You can even use your iPhone.
Yeah.
And take pictures of yourself to see how you look in the garment. Yeah, get other people's opinion. Mom, what do you think I look in this? Oh, that's too much skin. Oh, never mind, somebody else.
Yeah.
Get other people's opinion because you remember you're selling yourself.
Correct. Exactly. That's a lot to put yourself out there.
You're selling.
This confidence, though.
Yeah.
I did the same. I'm going back to the I'm gonna bring it back. She's laughing now.
Yeah.
This confidence was there. Some people have defining moments where they say, "This is enough."
Yeah.
And I'm going to be who I am. Do you have one of those moments? Was it something you grew into? Was it like family that gave you your confidence, or was it like one of those moments where you went, I'm done. I'm going to be me. This is me all time, every day, all day.
It's already a part of you.
So before, when I got married, I'm divorced now. My husband did not want me to be a model. He wanted to pay someone to model my looks, and I was not having that. I said, no, I want to be my brand.
Yes.
I want to market me. I want to be the face of my brand. So after my kids, I grew a little stretch marks here and there, and that kind of turned, making it not look good. So I got tattoos. I got tatted up. Everywhere stretch marks was tatted up. And that was actually a good thing because you have magazine artists that does, what do you call it? Like cover girls that do makeup and that do tattoos. Reached out to me when I started getting tattoos. And then I started putting my own clothes together. So that kind of gave me my confidence to go out there to model my own clothes.
Wow. So what about, go ahead, you were going to say something.
No, that's tough. Like,
tough,
look, hey, look. Put one right here.
Yes.
Exactly.
Here.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
Yep.
you pick these tattoos, or you?
I draw
you
them.
drew them?
I draw my own tattoos.
I figured.
Because you're an artist.
Yeah.
I was like, hold on. That's a good
it
question
has to be
right here.
unique.
So
it has to.
So one off.
So I'm Pisces.
Right.
So koi fish is my major thing. I love koi fishes. So it has to be a koi fish. And the koi fish, you have to learn the symbols of the koi fish. If they're swimming upstream, that's your confidence. You're elevating. You're building.
Yeah. That's
when
cool.
you're swimming upstream versus downstream.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I kind of read up on that a lot too. So yeah.
So you was a March baby or February?
March 7th.
March 25th.
March 7th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Okay. Shout out
to the March babies.
March babies.
Shout out to the tattoo artist.
Yes.
Because I know she came with something insane to put wherever she needed to put it.
Yeah.
Because that's
Yeah.
You're like, okay, well, I'm going to work with this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to just shy myself away from it. I'm going to work with it. I'm going to change something about it and keep pushing. Right?
So on a personal level, like dealing with the fact of the men in your life, dealing with like you're a model, and I'm like, well, you look good, but I don't really want you showing all that stuff out there. Like I want you to keep that for me instead of like showing that out. Just in essence of, your ex basically be like, I just want that for me. I don't want everybody else to see all the glory. I want it kept over here. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to go ahead and just let the models handle that, and you stay over here with all the goodness. So that's a source of contention, obviously.
It has, but I'm sorry. We have a saying in Jamaica: when you're dating the cow, you have to date the calf.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
So me being a mom, I have kids. You're dating my kids too.
Yeah.
Of
So
course.
accept me as I am.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
there's the exit. Because this is how I am. We can always work on it. You know, we can meet in the middle, but there's no cutoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is how I started.
Yeah.
Like
And
when I get with somebody, I want you to
Yes.
amplify.
Yes.
We build on who
Compromise.
we are,
Yes.
and we make it fit when it's
And you
time
have to
make things
understand
fit.
we're building on the coins, baby. It's
Yeah,
the coins at the
it's
end of the
money.
day.
It's at the
end
It's
of
the
the
money.
day.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it hard for people? Is it hard? Do you feel like in relationships, like they have a lot of the men that you deal with in terms of having issues with that? Is there a lack of confidence that you're going to go ahead and do something outside because everyone can see something?
But I'm not. You have to
I know
understand
your personality.
that's why I said
you separate that.
compromise.
You
Right.
separate
You
that.
have to compromise. I'm a nudist.
Okay.
Meaning I don't like to wear. It's different. I'm an interview now.
Okay.
When I'm going out, no, I have to stand. I have
You
to
have to
stand
stand
out.
Okay.
If you want to come with me, that's fine. You can be my bodyguard. I don't mind.
Yeah.
But let's meet in the middle.
So what does meeting in the middle look like?
Meet in the middle meaning that you don't want me to be in this.
Uh-huh.
My booty's out in public, but you want me to wear a cover up. I'll wear the cover up.
Okay.
But I'm going to take it off.
But I'm gonna take it
When
off.
are you
Sooner
gonna
or
take it
later.
off?
There's a time.
Yeah. I want to
I'll
please
give
you to
you-
please me.
I'll give you the next hour.
Yeah.
But after that, just know
Compromise.
compromise.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
But when
hear
is the
you. I hear you.
You have to compromise.
Compromise.
Yeah. You never know. I remember
Oh, nice.
I'm branding me.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
that's
when
true.
I go out, I'm branding myself. I
Someone
don't
gets
wear
asked you,
stuff. No offense to online stores, like, whatever. But I'm a designer. I want to wear me.
Yeah.
Everything I put on, it's me.
Yeah.
So you have to look at it that way. You know, push come to shove. What if, for example, we're partners? Your business might not be going booming, but mine is. And it's all because of my body and what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
It's the coins.
Yeah, so you're
It's
thinking
about
about
the coins, it's about
financial,
the money.
Yes.
aspect, the business side. It's not really
Yes.
about the
It's
fact
not
you're
a-
just using this
No,
aspect.
I'm
as a
not
vehicle.
using my body to go get another person.
Yeah.
That's not what it
Okay.
is.
Okay.
And you have to trust me to trust you.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
going in to advertise my face, my brand in what I'm wearing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Has that's been the biggest obstacle
Of
you have to
course.
deal with?
Of course.
So how do you circumvent that? Because you can't make them trust you at a certain level. How are you going to circumvent that in the future? Because you'd have to be. I guess you'd have to at a certain point be like so big in your business that people are like, okay, well that's what you do.
That's
No,
her.
you just gotta be straight up.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell
Tell you
yes.
from get go. This is what I do.
Yeah.
I'm passionate about it.
Yeah.
It's not.
If you don't
this,
understand, then there's the
then we
exit.
can't talk.
No.
And I think a lot of people get caught up when they
Yeah.
try and make those compromises.
Yeah.
At
Later.
conversation.
Later.
No, I mean like I'm talking about like at conversation stage. You're already making like compromises.
Concessions.
Yeah.
You know what I do.
You know what I'm gonna
You know
get
what I'm
to.
passionate
Yes.
about.
Yeah.
You knew you don't like that,
Yeah.
but you're still gonna try and date me
change me
and change
within the
me
process.
Yeah.
No.
from
Yeah.
day one. You already know you don't like that.
Exactly. And see,
Why play the
but
game?
people do that all the time.
Go find
though.
somebody.
Yeah.
Go find somebody else to play with.
Exactly. They'll wait and be like, I think they're gonna change.
I
here.
think they're gonna change.
I think you're gonna change.
People think it happens later. It doesn't happen.
No.
It
later.
happens.
What happens later is they go, "Well, I can't fight
I can't
that
fight.
first feeling I had when
Yeah.
I met you. That I
Yeah.
didn't like that when I first met you.
Yeah, and then it
Like I can't fight that no more. Like I
Because
need you
that's
to."
what made me attracted to you in the first place.
Exactly. That
This
pulled them
is
in
the
first
crazy,
place. Yeah.
the craziness.
But now I want you to change.
But now I want you to
Because
change.
no, you're mine.
Yeah, exactly. And you want mine from mine. And then really, that's really a selfish thing, actually.
It
right? 'Cause
is.
it's like,
Time.
now you're like, oh, well,
Big
it's
time.
cool you did that for a little while, but now,
Not-
hey, now,
Not
just
only,
calm
do they,
down with all that.
not only do they lie to you, they lie to
Yeah.
themselves.
They lie to themselves,
Yeah.
yeah.
You gotta get away from people that want to lie to themselves
Yeah.
all the time, man.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
And we don't lie to ourselves.
Exactly.
Not here on the
Yeah.
D&D Level Up Podcast. And if you don't know, now you know. Hey guys,
Hey, Keniesha
Thank
Creary.
you. Thank you.
thank you for
having me,
being
guys.
on. This
Thank
was
you.
awesome.
Yes, absolutely.
I didn't see any stiffness. It
Thank
was awesome.
You did a great
This was
job.
great.
you.
All right. And cut.